Look over here, we have some categories of broadband speeds. And I'd like you to write the number that you think is an appropriate speed for today. What's a satisfactory broadband speed for today? And then on the flip side of that, I'd like you to write what do you think is an affordable price, a reasonable price for that broadband service. So you'd write, our choices on speeds are all in megabits, except for one. 1 meg, 3, 5, 10, 20, 50, 100 meg, or 1 gigabit. Those are your choices. And then write on the back what price you think is appropriate for you to pay. Sir?
Is this up, down, or symmetrical?
This is
You should
down.
explain the difference.
Yes. One of the issues about broadband is that considerations of broadband is that you have two directions. Download is when you're downloading iTunes music or television or whatever it is you're doing. That's the direction, the stuff that you're bringing. The things that you create, PowerPoint presentations. Mike O'Connor's a famous musician. He creates music. He puts that out there on the internet. Chad has databases of all kinds that he's, who knows what he's doing over there in his spare time. And so he creates things and he puts them on there and people come to his server for information. So he's uploading information. And so that many services are, when those speeds match, you have 10 megabits download, 10 upload, that's called symmetrical service. Non-symmetrical or asymmetrical is when it's 7 megabits down to you and maybe 1 megabit service up to you. That's much more like cable modems or DSL services are more likely to be like that. Fiber networks are more able physically to have those symmetrical services. So that's a big discussion. We're just going to focus on download speeds today. Yes.
To the home, to businesses, to government
This
agencies.
is for you in your activity, for your own personal, whether it's at your place of work or for many of us, our home and our work is the same place, so we take our work home with us, or what your kids need. So, I wouldn't say for the whole library system, Peg. So this is for you personally, for you to be able to do your job, live your life, and the kind of technology uses that you do on a regular basis. So write them in big numbers too.
As a non-geek in this process, what kind of broadband would be required for high-definition video conferencing between two people? That's both upload and download. Obviously, it's a communication device. What are we talking about to reach that level of service?
Well,
High-definition video
yeah.
conferencing.
Now, Cisco telepresence, I think, they have multiple channels. 3 meg per channel is what they use. And so they use about 10 meg.
And that will give you high-definition video conferencing will be 10 megabytes.
Any disagreements with that, or Chad?
Well, it depends on how you define high definition. If you talk about, seriously,
No, you're right.
HD is a whole lot different than having TV quality, which is not too bad for video conferencing. It's very good quality. You do that in 384K. Okay, you can have really good quality at 512K. As good as watching them on you're watching a good quality TV broadcasting. HD for video conference, what are you going to gain? Do you really need to see the sweat on the brow? Maybe you do.
Depends how much money is involved.
Yeah, maybe. So that's the difference. So for less than a half a meg, you can do really good quality video.
The Cisco is 3 meg per channel. They use 3 channels each way. Yes, Bill?
How is this information you're gathering just now to be used?
Well, I think we have state task force members here in the room that are going to be watching and listening. We have Ann Tracy, who's the blog queen for Blandin on Broadband. So it could, we've got a representative from public television. We don't know. We're not going to do any kind of report.
I would just add that tomorrow morning there is a public input opportunity at the beginning of the task force session, and we're hoping that some of you are here today will be inspired to come tomorrow morning and step up to the microphone and use that opportunity to share whatever views or input you might have, including some of the outcomes of today's discussion. That's an additional opportunity.
I'm not trying to be Aaron-esque here, but is the public input session tomorrow intended to influence policy development?
It is.
And how long a period and how many people will be permitted to give input?
Well, we don't have the task force chair here, but we have several members.
It's a 15-minute period tomorrow morning from 9:15 to 9:30.
So 15 minutes for this area then.